What's up, motherfuckers? Pop Stanimus here from Game Rebel with another episode of The Feed. Before we get started on this video, I would like to talk about today's sponsor, me! I'm Pop Stanimus. I make these videos, I sponsor the videos, and I very much appreciate you guys hitting the like button and the subscribe button and dropping a comment down below because it really helps me out, especially if you're new. The H3H3 drama never seems to end. I swear to God, this guy thrives off of drama. I think that's how his whole channel kind of just, I mean, I've been watching for years and I love it. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But here's some more. And no matter how big this guy gets, he just continues to draw in drama. The latest drama with H3H3 is that James Charles, in my opinion, is legit ripping off the Teddy Fresh hoodie. You know, that one with the color block with the pastel colors and stuff? It's actually pretty dope. I remember when I first saw that, I was like, God damn, they made some really nice looking merch there. And there is new merch coming from the makeup dude on YouTube, James Charles, that uses the exact same colors and placement and everything. And it's quite juicy. Ethan Klein from H3H3 tweeted, I know we didn't invent color blocking, but I'm having a hard time with the new James Charles merch. It's the same exact design as Hila's. Combined with the fact that his audience is so huge, many people will assume he designed it and start accusing us of plagiarism. What do you think? Now, I think that, what do I think? I mean, I'll tell you, right? I think that it's totally copied, okay? Now, there's a lot of back and forth. There's some DMs that have been shared. James Charles has said that he didn't know anything about Ethan's brand and what their most iconic piece of merch and all that kind of stuff. I smell bullshit there. James Charles is really young. Isn't he like 20 years old? I don't even think he's old enough to drink, dude. This guy's a kid. He's old enough to die for his country at least, you know, so he can make big boy decisions. But I think this guy is a little bit, he's really big, really famous, and has a lot of mental growing to go through still. So I think when he's way older, he's going to look back at a lot of stuff and cringe at his own actions once he grows up a little bit. But that's just me. Anyways, I think this guy totally knows about Ethan's brand because who doesn't, dude? It's so popular and it's all over TikTok. It's all over everywhere, right? And so I think that there's copying going on here and he doesn't want to own up to it, but it's super obvious to everybody that it's fucking copied, you know? Now there is some arguments on the other side. Mainly a lot of the good arguments from the other side are coming from Keemstar and his people. You know, there's that big feud between Keemstar and H3. They fucking hate each other, dude. I cannot believe how much these guys hate each other and want each other to just fail and disappear. Like, they are mortal enemies, and I love watching it, not gonna lie. Keemstar has been tweeting out a lot of stuff, showing examples of other products that are using the same color blocking system. It's all over, and some of them even predate Teddy Fresh's design. So it's a really interesting argument here. I think that H3H3, or Teddy Fresh, I would say, is the one who popularized this style, but it was definitely inspired by art styles before it. Now, the sisters merch from James Charles that looks exactly like it can use the same argument, okay? It really can. So I think that if this actually did end up in a court of law, which I don't think that it is because of statements from Ethan, he's been in court before with the whole pizza guy thing. What was his name? Who cares? We don't care about that guy's name, right? But there was the big lawsuit H3 went through in the past before they got mega big, and they won, but at what cost, right? So I think it was something they could have made. I've been in lawsuits before with previous companies of mine, and there have been times where I was right, but it was cheaper to just give someone money. Ethan's an emotional guy, so instead of just going the cheaper route and giving a guy the money, he goes to this big, expensive fucking fight just so he could win and come out on top. And big risk. He could have lost and lost a lot more, right? And in the end, he kind of did lose because he spent all that money on that lawsuit. And I think that he learned from that situation, and he's looking at this one, and he's like, should I sue and make this big expensive issue for me? And at the end, I win, but I still have less money than before. Or do we just make a bunch of drama online? I think he went the drama online route. It's cheaper. Some of the DMs from Ethan Klein include this one right here. It's really interesting. It says, James basically admits his team ripped us off, but said it's fine because we don't have the same fan base or demographic. I think that's kind of bullshit just because they do share, like everyone shares the same audience, especially on YouTube and like any type of VOD videos. people don't just watch one person's videos, they watch a bunch of people's videos. So I think that this is just deflection. James Charles is deflecting, not wanting to own up to this, just wants to he put all this time and energy into launching this product. He may have found out later, like, fuck, I'm ripping off Teddy Fresh right now. But it was already too late. And he's like, well, gotta launch now. And he's just doubling down on it. What's really funny is I saw some examples of James Charles complaining about the same issues with his own merch. People ripping off his color palettes for his fucking makeup. Okay, so this guy, he's young, he's arrogant, he's hypocritical, combative, and I don't know, he just needs to grow the hell up. It's funny seeing all this, though. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is there gonna be a lawsuit? Probably not, but you never know. Keemstar had a very funny meme that he posted. I really liked this one. He says, Keemstar color blocking hoodie giving away one, retweet. And he drew a picture of a very similar looking thing that just kind of changed it up with crayons and shit in the background. He is totally memeing on this. Keemstar is 100% banking on this situation just to get a bunch of points against H3 and to make them look really bad. Is this an H3 versus James Charles video, or is this an H3 versus Keemstar? I don't even know anymore. A lot of other personalities are chiming in, like Leafy and stuff, all going up against H3. But I, as much as I love those memes and I love seeing the drama between the two parties online, I'm not involved. I just like watching, you know. I gotta side with H3H3 on this one, just because imagine building a big company and a brand and all this stuff, putting all this hard work, only to have someone bigger than you copy everything that, or you know, your number one product and release it themselves. Imagine, that would suck so bad. I would be so frustrated with that situation. I don't know if I would do anything different than Ethan here. You know, especially looking at the cost of a lawsuit, I think going online and bitching about it would be the best route. That's what I would choose. I really enjoyed this TikTok from Ethan. Says, I really would never say anything, but it's the exact colors in the exact spot on our most iconic item. And here he is dancing in front of, he made a TikTok and he's dancing in front of James Charles, taking a selfie with the merch with his own hoodie, and it's exactly the same. It is such a good meme. Literally, the only thing different is that the colors are a tiny bit lighter and there's a yellow pocket on the front. I don't know, guys. I mean, this was a fun one to talk about. These guys are going at it, and it's just entertaining. There's always some news. Like, I love making these videos. There's always something to talk about. Am I a drama news channel now? Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Papa Stanimus. I stream live on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I try and make a video every day if I can, or a couple of weeks. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube anymore, but thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.